what has happened here.
Oh no, what a nightmare.
Xavi Vierge. Something has gone wrong for the man who was supposed to be on pole position. And the Estrella Galicia team and Pit Wall.
Where was it, Steve? Was it Le Mans when he was on the front row of the grid? He had a problem, didn't he? They couldn't get it started. They had to start from the back. This is an absolute horror show. There's Joan Olive, the Estrella Galicia Marc VDS team manager. There's Gilles Bigot, Xavi Vierge's crew chief. This is cruel in the extreme for the poleman. There's a gap where pole position should be. Xavi Vierge, absolute hammer blow for the Spaniard. How cruel can you be?
Well, the race is going to begin, but that is absolutely cruel. Away we go here in Argentina, and it's a great start from Marcel Schrotter, who will probably try and hold on to this. He's got a good line, but Sam Lowes is latest on the brakes. He goes wide, though, way too hot into turn one. Schrotter retakes the lead, and a brilliant start from Alex Marquez, I think, who's gone up into second place.
Yeah, Sam Lowes had to be careful there not to squeeze that power back on the dirty part of the circuit. So Sam Lowes has lost a bunch of places. Remy Gardner got away well from 7th. He's already up into 4th place, the Australian. It is Schrotter, though, with now Alex Marquez, the lonesome rider from Marc VDS in there. Cruel blow for Xavi Vierge. Didn't even start the race. A mechanical on the warm-up lap. That is an absolute hammer blow for the Spaniard.
Penny for the thoughts of Xavi Vierge right now. Into turn 5 we go. Schrotter it is that leads. He's been in this position many times before, and he's been swallowed up in the early few laps, but he's got great rhythm. If he can hold on to the lead for a while, you never know. It could be the German's day. Couple of riders that have made good progress. Dimaseki Pratama's made up 10 places. He's up into almost a points position at the moment as Gardner goes through. He's now up into second place, sideways as ever, the number 87.
Eki Pratama right on the coattails of Moto3 world champion Jorge Martin. Sam Lowes is going to try and get some slipstream. Stefano Manzi hasn't been a happy birthday weekend for the Italian. He turned 20 on Friday. His race has come to a premature end. He's down at the first corner. Lowes and Luthi are having a real good ding-dong in the early stage of this Moto2 race. Lowes has found a way through on Luthi on the brakes into turn 5. Lowes back into 5th spot.
Yeah, just went too hot into turn 1, didn't he? Here comes Remy Gardner. He's going to shoot through. We're on board with Marcel Schrotter. He made light work of that. The Australian here leads then in Argentina. Poor Xavi Vierge.
It's still Remy Gardner that's holding sway over Schrotter. Although Schrotter with slipstream is going to try and attack the Australian up the inside in the braking zone for turn number 5. Can he find a way through? He's got that inside line. He runs in a little bit hot though, and Remy Gardner just sweeps on the cut back underneath the German, and Gardner stands firm.
That exchange has just allowed Alex Marquez and Lorenzo Baldassari to close in now on the leading two. Sam Lowes trying to break away from his former teammate Iker Lecuona as well and get into his rhythm after making that error. That's Luthi down, and I tell you what, that's a commentary curse, and I apologise. A man who rarely makes mistakes is down.
I was just about to say, Sam Lowes as well.
Has gone as well.
Because Alex Marquez attacks Marcel Schrotter. That's beautiful. What a move executed there by Marquez. There was not a lot of room there. That was older brother-esque, wasn't it, by Alex Marquez. He's now in second place. He's picked up the baton to try and hunt down Remy Gardner. Highs and lows of racing, though. Talk about that. Xavi Vierge, pole position yesterday. Doesn't even make the grid.
Marcel Schrotter, he's looking to do over Lorenzo Baldassari here as Alex Marquez now goes through to lead. He's not going to lead long though. Immediate retaliation from the Australian Remy Gardner. That is what you get from Remy. You can't expect an easy battle against Remy Gardner.
Exactly. Well, Schrotter did it up turn 5 a few laps ago, didn't he? And Gardner was able to fight straight back, and he's done the exact same thing. Immediate retaliation on Alex Marquez.
As Sam Lowes enters the garage, Fausto Crosini the first to tap him on the shoulder to find out what happened. Unfortunately, it all went wrong really from that mistake into turn 1 off the line.
Yeah, and I suppose if there's any kind of consolation for Sam Lowes and fans of the British rider, next up, Circuit of the Americas in Texas, a circuit which Sam Lowes absolutely adores. great record there in Moto2, so the perfect place for him to be going to try and recover from that. Alex Marquez repeats it, what he did a lap ago. Can he keep Remy Gardner at bay? No, he can't, because Remy Gardner is absolutely lethal on the brakes. Gardner, though, runs in a little bit hot. Marquez pounces straight back on through. Epic battle raging here then in Moto2 in Argentina. Marquez leads for the first time, 13 laps to go.
Yeah, this is like the proper Alex Marquez we were used to seeing a few years ago, although Remy Gardner sees the door open, goes straight up and again, and this is pure aggression here from Alex Marquez. He really means business here today in Argentina.
Well, this is what Binder and Lecuona need. They need this to turn into a real dogfight between this lead quartet, because while this lot are tripping each other up, it's going to bring Binder and Lecuona back into the picture. What a move by Schrotter. Bold and brave in the extreme, up the inside of Alex Marquez, coming through turn number 11. You don't see too many moves there. The German charging.
Well, the normally quiet, shy, unassuming German Marcel Schrotter.
Until the visor comes down, yeah.
Brilliant there from him on Alex Marquez. You get caught napping in this leading group.
Schrotter then. He's making some real aggressive moves, isn't he, here? Marcel Schrotter squeezes Remy Gardner out onto the dirty part of the circuit at turn number 5. So Marcel Schrotter is getting everything out here, elbows, knees, you name it. Gardner, those having none of it, he's going to fight back at turn number 7. He says, OK, you can take it back, mate. And Gardner now leads again. Is he in a little bit hot? He is, and Schrotter snatches the inside line through turn number 8. What a race we've got going on here in Argentina for Moto2.
And still, Lorenzo Baldassarri in 4th, just has front row seats and watches them all taking lumps out of each other. And still, Brad Binder bringing along a party. They're desperate to get involved here in this one. 12 laps to go, still a lot of race left here. There would be some sighs of relief if Binder can deliver a podium later on. Fabio Di Giannantonio has entered pit lane.
I could just hear out of our commentary box window a bike coming into pit lane as Alex Marquez gets up the inside of Remy Gardner. You can see there Gardner and Baldassarri having moments on that rear tyre as they tried to get on the power as hard as they could coming out of turn number 5. Alex Marquez gets it spinning up through turn number 6. Great entertainment here from the Moto2 boys. Gardner up the inside of Alex Marquez, who runs it straight back. This is like a Moto3 race.
Oh, this is brilliant. It's brilliant racing. All 4 of them here are getting involved. Their elbows are out. It's clean enough as well. Loving it.
These MotoGP bikes, they're Moto2 bikes, they're completely different weapons to Moto3. Heavier, faster, more powerful as Gardner strikes again up the inside of Alex Marquez. We saw straight after Qatar, Steve, Jorge Martin finding it physically tough on a Moto2 bike. He gets to go now arm pump surgery, so the rookies might need to bulk up a little bit more maybe, unless there's some other underlying issue we don't know about with Fabio Di Giannantonio, but retiring with leg cramps, that's the new one on me.
A couple of the rookies not struggling, Bulega and Bastianini again, the Italians going really well. Nicolo Bulega doing an outstanding job just in the background there behind Simone Corsi. Here comes a challenge from Baldassarri, the first we've seen so far in this race, up the inside there of Alex Marquez as we come towards the end of this lap. There's now 8 to go.
That was a great overhead shot of that move by Lorenzo Baldassarri. If you want a textbook shot of how to make a move on the brakes at the turn number 13, well, just keep watching that Lorenzo Baldassarri moving Alex Marquez on a repeated loop, because he could not have done that any better in his dreams.
Schrotter, as it stands, would be championship leader, or would he? Gardner trying to find his way through. There's not much of a gap there. He sits up Schrotter and does take the lead.
That's what happens, a bit of contact there. 2 riders fighting for the same piece of tarmac. 2 into 1 doesn't go. Gardner stood his ground though, and he made the pass stick, and that just unsettled Marcel Schrotter. It cost him his drive out of turn number 5, and then through that long fast turn 6. Baldassarri came through, although Schrotter fighting straight on back, but he will not have the inside line. That'll be advantage Baldassarri up into turn number 9.
Has Baldassarri been keeping an ace up his sleeve all this time and has decided that now he wants to push? Has he saved those tyres perfectly?
And Gardner and Baldassarri are putting a bit of daylight between themselves and Marcel Schrotter here, and Baldassarri's pouncing. Balder attacks up the inside of Gardner, and Gardner's gone out wide. He's got to be careful here. Remy Gardner is well wide, right onto the dirty part of the circuit.
I'll tell you what, it was a little bit cheeky there from Baldassarri. It was a clean move, but he knew exactly what he was doing going into turn 5 there.
He knew if he put his bike exactly where he did, Gardner couldn't turn in, and Gardner was going to have to pick up and go wide. He's 3/4 of a second up here through the first sector. He's going to break the slipstream here as well. They're not going to be close enough to get up the inside of Baldassarri. And we saw how brilliantly he was able to hold off Luthi in Qatar. This may be the decisive moment of this Grand Prix. That is going to be super tight. Marcel Schrotter is currently wearing some Dunlop rubber on his right elbow, that's for sure.
Yeah, and he's going to have some green paintwork on the side of that Dynavolt Intact Kalex shortly as well. Remy Gardner does not want to be beaten by Marcel Schrotter again, not like he was in Qatar, and Remy Gardner goes through to second.
You're absolutely right, Steve. This is a revenge mission. This is personal, is it, between Gardner and Schrotter? Remy Gardner can sense that Baldassarri's going here. He can see the Italian checking out. That's why he's been so hasty in getting through on Schrotter.
Oh, brilliant move there. Schrotter had eyes only for Gardner and didn't even see Alex Marquez coming. Marquez now then puts himself into contention. 2 laps to go here. The gap is still 1.3 at the front. Gardner's got to be really careful here that he doesn't bite off too much. He doesn't want to push the boat out too much. He's gone wide into turn 1 already. He's trying to catch Lorenzo Baldassarri. He does not want to throw away this first podium.
Yeah, Marcel Schrotter, he snatched a podium late on in Qatar. Looked like, oh, there's contact there. Binder's picked Marcel Schrotter up, running right at the edge of the circuit. Schrotter tries to get the power on the dirty part of the course. You can see exactly what happened there. He spun that rear tyre up. I just thought there I saw Simone Corsi having a problem coming into the first corner. He was an 8th place course, having a great ride. Looked like he was cruising in turn 1. But here's the man who's in cruise control right now, Lorenzo Baldassarri. It's going to be a perfect 50 from 50 points for him so far in 2019.
We're entering the final sector here then in Argentina. The top 3 look set. Domi Aegerter looks like he said goodbye to any chances of a points finish with MV Augusta. There's still a little bit left here with Binder and Marcel Schrotter. Binder goes through, sits up Marcel Schrotter, but the checkered flag is out. Baldassarri wins in Argentina. Remy Gardner picks up his first ever podium, and Alex Marquez takes 3rd.
Fernando Garcia Soria, the Deputy Secretary of Tourism in Argentina, hands over the race winners' trophy. Back-to-back wins for the Italian Lorenzo Baldassarri.